Hello and welcome to a new episode of Product Basics. Today I want to teach you a few tips and tricks on how to install clamp-on ceiling profiles in your application. But also I will teach you a few ways of how not to install ceiling profiles. Why? Well, because a correctly mounted ceiling profile will keep the interior of your enclosure dry and protected to the elements, increasing the lifespan of its expensive inside components. And I know that you will benefit from knowing how to mount the profile correctly. There are basically two types of ceiling profiles: the clamp-on type and the adhesive press-on version with an adhesive tape. In this video I will describe how to install the type that you clamp on and that stays on the application by friction. Often, simply pressing or pushing the edge profile or ceiling profile in position with your hands is easiest for shorter lengths. A pneumatic hammer placed in your hand may sound good, but it's not recommended. You see, inside the ceiling profile are metal clips or metal wires that increase the clamping force for a better grip. A pneumatic hammer will damage the springy knuckle of the metal insert. Instead, I recommend a soft rubber hammer or rubber mallet that does not damage the profile. Be patient and try to achieve a straight line without waves for maximum seal. Another bad tip that sometimes surfaces is to use a hairdryer or heating gun to soften the profile. But I don't recommend that either. Why? Well, the profile will actually become softer and more pliable, but the warm profile will shrink, making it more difficult to push into position. A much better tip that may simplify for you is that you can use soap water or even plain water to simplify pushing the profile in position. The liquid will lubricate the profile, and after application the liquid will evaporate and the thin soap film will not interfere. Do you need to prepare the sheet metal or plastic door for the ceiling profile or edge protector? No, this is normally not necessary. When there is not too much dirt, oil or aggressive chemicals, no special preparation is necessary. You may, however, want to clean off burrs and sharp metal or fiberglass scrap so operators don't risk injuring themselves when applying the profiles. Working gloves is always a good choice too. There is one final thing I would like to mention, and that is where the joint should be placed. In other words, where on the door opening should you begin and end adding the profile? The answer is that the joint should be placed at the bottom center of the opening. Why? Well, because most profiles also have tiny air holes inside so that the air can pass when you close a door. The air will vent out. These holes sometimes allow minute amounts of water to sneak into the profile, and when the cut is placed on the lowest point, bottom center, the water can flow out there. Same thing with condensation or rainwater on the outside. It will follow the profile and leave the enclosure at the lowest point, bottom center of the enclosure. Cut the profile at both ends to 90 degrees and make sure they touch, creating a nice seal. One final tip. Over the years, rubber profiles will shrink a little and edges will separate. To compensate for this, when placing the edges next to each other, make sure you add a little extra material in that loop and press down. This results in a relaxed loop that is not stretched and will have enough material in it to give a nice look over the years without the need for gluing the ends. And if you do high volume application of ceiling profiles, see my informative video on roll forming on the Industrialos YouTube channel. And if you need help or assistance with ceiling profiles, edge protectors or latching hardware, maybe you need assistance to choose the right product, need samples, drawings or product information, get in contact with us or check out our website industrialos.com. We have been supporting companies like yours with latching hardware since 1981, and we can help you too. Our business development managers or customer service representatives will be happy to help you out. See you next time.